And what happened next was the Siberian tiger had me cornered, and his fangs were so close that I could smell his breath, which was really, really bad. So I reached into my pocket and gave him a piece of my bubble gum. And while he was chewing, I escaped real fast and rode my bike home. The end.
Very, very imaginative, Wally. I'm glad to see you putting your imagination to work.
Thank you.
Very nice. And Rachel, don't forget tomorrow it's your turn to tell a story. Oh, and also, everybody, don't forget, this is School Bus Safety Week. Now, it's almost time for the bell, so I want everybody to clear off your desks and sit quietly and think about what we're going to learn tomorrow. How to behave safely on a school bus.
Secret Agent Wally.
Secret Agent Wally, this is headquarters. Your assignment for today is to meet the Queen of Bologna and take her to your school on your school bus. Do you read?
Well, a little, but not the really big words.
I meant, do you understand?
Oh, yeah. I mean, affirmative.
You will be joined by Secret Agent Rachel. She knows everything. Over and out.
Over and out. Oh! Secret Agent Rachel?
Secret Agent Wally?
So what's this thing about a queen? Is she a real queen?
She's real, and she has a special pass to get on the bus.
Man, special passes aren't easy to come by. As a matter of fact, does this queen know anything about the rules of school bus safety?
Not sure on that.
Well, we'll have to teach her. Man, are you sure this is where we're supposed to meet her?
Yeah, she's supposed to be here by now.
Here she comes.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Yoo-hoo! Hold it! Wait for me!
I say, stop that bus in the name of Her Royal Majesty. And if that doesn't do it, use the brakes. Get it? If her name doesn't do it, use the brakes. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
You said it.
What ho?
Here we are.
Your Majesty?
Yes.
We're Secret Agents, Your Majesty. I'm Rachel, and this is Wally.
And we're here to see that you get to school safely.
Well, how very thoughtful. I'm touched. And speaking of touched, this is my royal...
Jester. You can call me Chester.
Chester the Jester?
What else was I going to be with a name like Chester? Actually, I could have been a trapeze artist, but that fell through. Trapeze? Fell? Hello, is this thing on?
Your Majesty, you shouldn't run to or from the school bus.
Yeah, it could be dangerous.
Oh, really? Dreadfully sorry.
That's why it's important to learn the rules of school bus safety.
Of course, and I would be eternally grateful if you would teach me.
That's why we're here, Your Highness.
So from now on, please make sure that you get to the bus stop early.
That's the first rule.
And while you're waiting, you should always stand back away from the street.
You wouldn't want to slip into the street and get in the way of a car or the bus.
Yeah.
Is he always like this?
So, Your Exalted Royal Majestic Highness, please remember to stand back.
On the sidewalk, or at least 3 big steps away from the street.
Like this. 1, 2, 3.
Indeed. I never knew that before. Did you know that before?
Nay, Your Majesty.
And if you have to cross in front of the bus, you should go at least 10 giant steps in front.
Yeah, but it's so hard to find a giant these days.
10 steps is about this much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And wait for the driver to give you the okay.
Well, last one in's a rotten egg.
You You should never push or shove while getting on or off a bus, because someone could get hurt.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, you leave the kidding to me. I'm the funny guy.
Quite right, Chester. There will be no pushing or shoving when getting on the bus. And that also goes for when you're waiting for the bus. No roughhousing by the street.
After you, Your Highness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No pushing or shoving. How delightful. Driver, once around the park, please.
And step on it!
I said, driver.
Your Majesty, you're supposed to stay in your seat, so it's not cool to stand or walk on a moving bus.
And you shouldn't yell or shout either, because you're not supposed to bother the bus driver, unless it's important.
Nonsense. I'm the Queen, and I shall speak to whomever I wish. Isn't that right, Chester?
Well, I think I'm beginning to see what they mean.
Who's Queen?
You are.
With all due respect, Your Majesty, you're the queen when you're outside the bus, but when you're on the bus, it's the driver who's boss.
Woohoo!
And you should always obey the bus driver.
Oh, really?
Now that's funny. She's not used to obeying anybody.
Now that might be funny, but I wouldn't lose my head over it.
Excuse me, Mr. Chester. You shouldn't put your things in the aisle,
Because it could block the way when others are getting on or off.
or in case of an emergency.
What do you mean in an emergency?
Well, like, you know, if something happens and everyone has to get off the bus.
Now that sounds like fun.
It's not supposed to be fun. But maybe, since we are secret agents, and this is a queen, and she doesn't know anything about the rules of school bus safety,
We could request a special practice.
it's sort of like a fire drill.
Oh, we have those back at the castle.
Headquarters, this is Agent Wally.
And Rachel.
And Rachel request special practice school bus evacuation for the Queen.
Wally, this is headquarters. Is this practice necessary?
It's for the Queen. It's the Queen's idea.
Affirmative. You may proceed with the practice emergency evacuation. Use the rear emergency door and then proceed directly to the school.
Oh, I see. This is how you do it.
See, the thing is, Your Highness, the bus may be different,
Depending on where you live.
and the emergency exits could be the back door or a side door.
Or even a window. But not always.
That's why you should know where all the exits are on your bus.
And if you don't, ask the bus driver.
What is so funny?
Funny? Nothing. Nothing's funny. Everyone should know where the exits are. That way, if there's an emergency, you can get out of the bus.
He's different, isn't he?
Yeah. Headquarters, this is Agent Wally. Get ready for the arrival of the Queen.
Excuse me.
You're excused?
Excuse me?
You're excused too. Oh, what the hey? Everybody's excused.
I meant that you should stay in your seat until the bus stops.
Quite right. Thank you once again for showing us the right way. Aren't they wonderful?
Charming.
It's also a good idea to put your books and everything in a bag, or your backpack or something.
But watch out for things that hang from you, like strings and straps and belts or whatever, because things can get caught on a seat or a door.
So if you have belts or like strings or something, make sure they're tucked in so they can't get caught.
Your Majesty.
Oh, my! Here we are!
Oh. I'll get it.
Freeze! You should never go onto the bus for anything.
But that is my royal stick thing. How can I be a queen without a royal stick thing?
You can use this.
Nonsense! I want my royal stick thing.
If anything of yours ever goes under the bus, you should always tell the bus driver and never try to get it yourself.
The queen dropped her scepter.
Thanks, I'll get it. Here you are, Your Royal Majesty.
Thank you. My royal stick thing.
It's just a thing.
And things can be replaced.
But people can't. If you were to go onto the bus and the driver couldn't see you and it started moving,
Ah.
Talk about a royal disaster.
just remember, if something of yours goes under or in front of the bus, you should tell the bus driver and never try to get it yourself.
Once again, you have saved the queen.
All part of the job, Your Majesty.
Don't forget about me. I mean, I used to be a fool, but now I'm cool because I follow the rules.
Now if you could just get rid of the bad jokes.
Bad jokes? Hey, come on. Which one was bad?
Which one?
All of them.
Really? Wow. Okay, here's one. Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Okay, you've heard that one. How about, why don't tigers like to eat clowns? Because they taste funny. Okay, I'm on a roll here. All right. Knock, knock. Oh, come on. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow.
Oh, good, mister.
I never thought you had it in you.
I like to save the best for last.
As for myself, I have learned the importance of school bus safety. And for that, I would like to thank secret agents Rachel and Wally. Wally? 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 Wally?
Yes, Your Majesty. Mrs. Marsh.
Didn't you hear the bell?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, Mrs. Marsh.
There are some very important rules to remember when it comes to being safe on the school bus.
The first one is you should always get to your bus stop early.
And never run to or from the bus.
And when you're waiting, make sure you stand back from the street or curb.
And don't push or shove when you're getting on or off the bus.
Once you're on the bus, stay in your seat.
And don't yell or shout.
Remember, the bus driver is in charge. Always obey the bus driver.
When you get off the bus, wait for the driver's signal before crossing the street in front of the bus.
And when you do cross, make sure you're at least 10 giant steps in front of the bus.
Ooh, and never, ever go under the bus, in front or behind, to get anything.
Not for anything,
There might be other important rules from your bus driver or from your school.
depending on where you live.
So be sure to know them, too. Remember, only a fool doesn't listen to the rules.
And when you ride the bus, remember, the very important person is you.
So be cool and follow the rules.